After a big 25-0 win over Resurrection last week, the Lumberton Panthers roll into the first round of the 1A state playoffs this week, led by number 3, the Fox 23 Player of the Week, TaKell Lee.
I've been at Lumberton for 10 years. The first 6 years I was defensive coordinator, and when I came back, you know, Resurrection was kind of the measuring stick in 1A South. You know, they've had some really tough teams. They always play us really tough, and getting to know Coach Denmark, Coach Sisson, and Coach Ricky, you know, they're 3 good friends of mine now, being here for so long, and you know, they always play Lumberton tough. So we knew that we were going to have to come ready to play last week, and you know, fortunate enough, we came out on top 25-0, and you know, again, I expected no less out of Resurrection than to come and play a really sound, tough game. But you know, I can always say this, it's always good anytime you shut anybody out, no matter when it is in the year, and for our defense to kind of tote us on a Friday night, you know, that was big for us to get everything back right and roll into the playoffs with some confidence. You know, TaKell's been a guy that, since he stepped foot on campus, has been a guy that we've rallied around. By far and away the most physical guy we have on the team. You know, he is very much a defensive-minded guy, but he's a guy that, when you really think about a Lumberton defensive player, a Lumberton linebacker, he plays like a Lumberton linebacker is supposed to. He don't shy away from contact. He's wide open all the time. And, you know, our guys really, you know, I guess everybody today uses the word juice. He's our juice guy. When he comes flying through the hole and hits somebody, everybody knows, and that kind of gets everybody's blood flowing, get their juices flowing, and gets them fired up on defense, and it just makes us better. It just, that confidence kind of bleeds to everybody else that he displays. You know, I can tell you this, he's a guy that when you define lead by example, he leads by example. But I can also tell you there are times that if things are not going right, if we got to have a stop, if we've got to have somebody to say something or address the team outside of a coach, Kell's that guy that's going to get it fixed. He's just a guy that his voice is, it means something in the locker room. The guys respect him because of the way he prepares. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I could probably count on one hand in the last 3 years how many times he's missed practice or things like that. And, you know, that speaks volumes for his dedication to the program. And he understands what it takes to get Lumberton to the state championship game. He understands what it means to be a Panther. And, you know, I'm proud of the fact that he watches film. He knows what the other team's going to do offensively. He helps get guys lined up. But when that ball is snapped, he knows where the ball's going, and you better be prepared, because he's coming and he's not trying to be your friend. I got Shaw coming in for the first round. You know, they're out of the Delta. They're a very athletic team. I think 2 or 3 years ago they were playing for a state championship against Bay Springs. So, you know, they have some talent. You know, the thing is with them, I think if we take care of Lumberton, I think if Lumberton focuses on us and make sure we limit our mistakes, that I like this matchup. I think it's one that is a winnable game for us. But, you know, they're a team that's given people problems this year because of their athleticism. You know, they're fast. They do have a little bit of size. But I do know what my guys are capable of, too. And you know, that's a long ride from Shaw to Lumberton. And, you know, we're kind of hoping maybe that plays into some things and we can take advantage of it, because I can tell you, when my guys roll down that hill into the Panther pit, as we call it, we take it to a different level, and I'll expect nothing less out of my guys this week than being ready to rock and roll.
I just went into the game. All I know is we wanted to be this champ, so we couldn't lose. And I couldn't let them score on the last down, so I had to go back in the game. Hand was hurting, it was like 4th and 3, maybe. Had to go in the game. We were playing pressure. Pressed them all down, had to break it down. I'm the type of guy that's gonna keep it real with you at all time. At all time, I want you to do good by life, on God, in football, whatever. Even though on the field, out the field, we go work at the field, it don't matter. We're gonna go throw, whatever, because I play offense and defense. But I'm more a defensive guy because I'm aggressive. My mind, I'm dedicated to school and football. That's what I do. I don't feel like going and playing no college, but I'm going to work. But I'm dedicated in football and going to give me a state championship this year. 5 more games and we'll be there, baby. They shy, they gonna come play because they're an athletic team, but I think we'll get them. Move on to the second round next week. Keep moving up. I'm just waiting to get to the top. That's it.
TaKell and the Panthers are back in action this Friday for that first round game against Shaw at 7 p.m. in Lumberton. The Fox 23 Player of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services and Plum Trophy out of Summerall. For Fox 23, I am Denny Boobrick.